I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
That's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ryan begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Quickly into the hands of Evans. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Baker now from the gun. It's complete. This is Mbuka. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 32. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Malik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. To be a yard. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, gone. That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Running it with David Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
180! Maverick! What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Stood out to us how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Fox now to kick this one away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The give for the first time to Rashad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker now. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Irving. He's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identifying what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, give to Irving. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
First down, here's Baker. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 27. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Irving here from the gun. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180! DC! Rick Flip! Hey, let's go! Go, Brown!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
Four down! Hey, kill kid! Hey, Shell!
Goff on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Goff on 3rd. He's going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Catch made left side by Amuka. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Second down now, 7 to go. Escapes out to the left. Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Detroit calls timeout. It's seconds. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Down to the 10. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing is gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Super! By 20!
Gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. You take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. from the 25 on second down. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They send a man in motion. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Motioning him from the slot right. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He gets a lock behind one. Deep downfield. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Finds Ibuka. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Raymond on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hold on.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. He's got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down Detroit.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
We go tonight.
On 1st down, it's Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and short, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 46. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Baker now from the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. From the 32. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Lions. First and 10.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. 180. 12. What's that?
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Here we go. Tonight. What's that?
Goff on first and 10. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Well, I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
What's that?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds Laporta. He has room past the 25. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Tonight. What's that?
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions Lions now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Jared Goff touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it.
Well, I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You could just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Lions' 49-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Back to throw it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Goff to the air now. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come up 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Just a couple seconds before the 2-minute warning, the defense calls a timeout.
Detroit Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Montgomery gets it from the gun. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Goff taking off with it. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're on him on the outside. He kicked it away from the middle, but it will not get close to the marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Irving hauls it in. And they shove him out. Looks like we got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Back to to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes out a one-stop. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And they'll throw this instead, try to catch him off guard. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. Baker throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you...
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. White. Oh no, the ball is loose. Going the other way, Lions have it. The 50. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.